Hey, welcome back everyone, it's Triple V here once again, and today we're going to be looking at Way to Curse, which is the new way to whatever it is that Manhead have released. Previously, as you know, it's been Wave to Bravery and Wave to Cruelty, so now the new one is out, which is Way to Curse, and as you can see, all the mobs are pretty much Earth mobs, so good luck to decks that aren't using Fire. So over here today what we're looking at is using a Dual Santa, almost mono fire team to clear it. The only non-fire member will be Circe. I don't know how you actually pronounce it. Is it Curse or Circe? Just call it Circe for now. The reason for Circe, I imagine, is for the damage output for the later stages. Having that one green can be a little bit of a disadvantage on stage 12 when you're meeting those the witch with the minions, Caris and her minions. However, for the rest of it, she's a pretty good damage booster for the team, especially when you're combining it with Power Release Sean, as you're going to be racking up lots of combos, and with the Circe you really want lots of combos, because lots of combos means lots of damage, and lots of damage means you survive and they die. So good news there. In the first few stages, you know, it's pretty standard. You're going to have no issues clearing through these trash mobs. Now, the Paladin, this stage, you'll see there's two guys here. To be really honest, their skills aren't even really relevant. The one on the right only takes damage from humans, I think. The one on the left, man, you can, if you guys look at this video, it doesn't even matter, see? They just die. So, you can see on the left panel what they actually do. So, we reached the first Soulstone stage. Now, over here, you don't really need to store much cooldown, or even do Rune storing. The only stage you'll be doing that is at stage 11, where you'll see I started to do some Rune storing in preparation for 12. So, everything up until 12 is going to be fairly straightforward. Just hit with everything you got. None of these mobs are really going to pose much of an issue. Now, I have Jackie, but I don't have the rest of the Jackie team that I've seen clear this, so haven't been able to use that to pass. But if you guys have, definitely give it a try. I've seen on the forums that some people posted quite a good record with those teams. And there's the Satire, getting rid of all your runes, which you guys, I don't know if you guys really hate it, but it's quite irritating if you store a board full of runes and those guys just come and go, hey, we'll just wipe away the last 2 minutes of your storing, you know, give those runes back, man. Alright, so, almost getting there. Now, with all these mobs, just gotta watch out for if they're all hitting you at the same time, especially those salamanders that can be hitting you for quite a bit. Okay, now, this stage, also not much to really worry about. These guys don't really hit hard. Not even this big salamander. He's just yeah, he's just a, you know, big lizard, and big lizards just get squashed by fire, as you can see. Now, what you'll notice is that none of my enchantresses are actually activated. The reason for this, you'll see later, is especially on stage 12, you're going to be needing to do sometimes lesser than 4 combos in order for your runes to be able to hit everything. Okay, with the elf down, this stage is very important. If you're using this team, you're going to have to store your runes correctly. So what you see me doing here, I don't even dissolve any runes, I just waste the turn trying to get them into position. Nonetheless, you're not going to get killed by soul stones, and if you do, yeah, you know, congratulations to you. Hey, to be fair, it's happened to me before, but come on, you got to be pretty low life for that to happen. Okay, so as you see, I'm doing a 2x2x2 sort of way of storing these runes. The important thing to note is you're going to need at least 5 of each rune. Preferably you want 8, because after dissolving 5 of each to do a sort of nuke attack on everything, you want to have 3 of each color, being red and green, your earth and fire runes left, so that you can launch the attack on Caris. Okay, so we'll just watch while I quickly store some runes here. And you see, you can take your time, take it slow. I'm not really in it for the leaderboard glory. If you guys are in, you can, you know, play as risky as you want. But for me, I generally have a mantra of, you know, rather safe than sorry. I'll get the job done rather than dying next turn because I didn't store my runes properly. So you see I'm just not touching the bottom 2 layers. They're gonna sit there nice and tight until I get this guy dead. And once again, don't use any of your skills and don't activate any of your enchantresses. That's quite important. Okay, this should be the killing blow here. Alrighty, Great Soulstone is dead. Okay, now this stage is going to pose quite a bit of a problem for many teams out there. I guess if you're using Jackie and Mono Red, it's not much of an issue. But over here, look at a cooldown 1 reviving minions with minions of cooldown 1. So what I'm doing here is I'm not going to use the Paladin King of Fire straight away. Actually going to save him. Reason is, there you go, you can actually kill the 2 guys on the side like that, and yep, instantly they come back. What I'm going to do now is use the Paladin King of Fire to get rid of them too, and dissolve 3 green and 3 fire and 3 earth runes. Okay, now the reason I did it in that order is because if you do your Paladin King of Fire first, with those amount of runes you stored, right, you might actually end up with a lot of huge amount of sky drops, and then that'll just end up killing it for you. It's game over right there. Now, what I'll be doing now is I'll be using Sean to get it. And when I was playing this, I was actually looking at going 4 earth runes. Oh wait, there's the 5th one right at the top. So luckily for that, if not, this recording wouldn't have made it into this video. It would have just gone on the cutting floor. Okay, so 5 of earth and fire will make sure everyone goes away. And this party is over. Okay, stage 13, Soulstone stage. It's following pretty much the same formula as it did for Way to Cruelty or Way to Curse. Over here, I think I tried to store some runes and just store some turns because I need to get my Sean and Paladin King of Fire online. And I think halfway through storing, I just kind of forgot that I was stalling for cooldown, and I just kind of went for it. Which you'll see, I pretty much almost paid the price for that. In this recording. If you see the way I completed it, some of you might think that this is not not a very easy team to deal with, but trust me, actually it is if you manage stage 12 correctly. Due to the fact that when Medea's on, you get a huge amount of sky drops, all those fire runes dissolving away. It's quite nice, you know. It's like someone was saying, it's like mini Greek, especially when you're pairing it up with dual Tur. And yeah, it's fun times. Okay, now what I should have been doing here is actually wait a few more turns for my Sean and my Paladin King of Fire to come back online. But who knew? I'm so confident. I'm just going in here totally not prepared. Now, if your Paladin King of Fire is ready, not like mine's still got 1 more turn, you should be using it this turn. But as I said, yeah, I made a bit of a boo-boo, so oh well. At least he doesn't kill me. Another reason why you shouldn't activate your Medea straight away. Okay, now luckily he just came online, so I could kill him straight away. This is stage 14 is where you gotta 15, sorry, is where you're gonna put everything online, your Medea and your Circe, and it's time to rumble and just go crazy. Bye bye slimes. They're the guys who generate weathered runes for you, so in case you missed that. Now, technically for Dame here, you can actually probably get away with manual rune spin, but I was a bit paranoid here that I wouldn't deal enough damage, so I just decided to go for a Santa here. You know how it is with Trojans. They're really irritating. They can deal a lot of damage. It's either you kill them straight away, or they even if they end up on the smallest amount of health, they're just gonna whack you in really hard. And he's on cooldown 1, so he's a foe to be reckoned with. Alright, now Freya here is, of course she's hot, she's pretty, great. But Freya here is actually the stage that you're gonna be trying to store some cooldown on. Not as easy as it sounds, because as mentioned earlier, when you have Medea on, she drops a whole crap load of fire runestones. So you're gonna have to do a fairly good job of not doing what you see I do here, which is just there you go, fire runestones everywhere, and she bites the dust. If you do it well, you actually have enough recovery to stall a few turns and hopefully get your Santa back online or whatever it is. Now Athena here says you're not going to deal damage unless you dissolve all 5 colors, which is really, really bad news if you're missing 1 rune of a type. But luckily here I've got everything, so rather than trying to manually go for it, just decided that, hey, you know what, I'm just going to play it safe. Dissolve with Santa. Okay, 7, 8 combos, and as you can see, she doesn't have that much hit points, so in retrospect, I probably could have done that manually instead of wasting my Santa, because now I'm confronted with a pretty bad dilemma here, which is, if you look at it, I need to deal enough damage to kill Domon here in 2 turns. Now, as you see, I'm furiously checking all my actives, and they're not going to be ready anytime soon. So, I think looking at it with 6 fire runes on the board, yes, 2 enchantresses are on, I'm not very confident I can deal enough damage to get rid of Domon here. And he's going to kill me next turn, like, for sure guaranteed. So, after much contemplating and thinking, at worst I just, record tomorrow, right? But after much thinking, decided that, hey, Sean's the right move here, let's go for it. Generally, your Damate and the last turn, he's gonna spawn with cooldown 3, so let's take a chance here, and let's gamble on the next 3 turns. So, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? 17? Oh, you gotta love those sky drops. Look at it. Look at him go. Okay, Domon is history. He's not gonna be an issue. Now, the question is whether I'm gonna have enough combos to kill this guy in 3 turns. So, hey, with 4 fire runes on the board, there's no better time to say, hey, let's go, let's just hope for the best. And things don't really look that good at all. Trust me there. Okay. Here is where all the magic happens. 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my god, did you guys see that? Just rewind if you didn't see that. That was there single-handedly the turn that won this whole thing. Now, with cooldown 1 remaining and a very certain death, it'd be pretty embarrassing if I screwed it up now. So, obviously, as you guys can see, I'm, when I was recording this, just making sure that I don't royally screw this up. Just doing some quick calculations, make sure my pathing is correct. And as you see there, not too shabby, not the best, but not too bad. And more sky drops, 7, 8, 9. For the win. And that's it, guys. Yeah, it's a fairly easy clear compared to Way to Bravery, Way to Cruelty, which had a lot of people really stuck for a long time. This is in the first week that we've already seen people clearing it. And yeah, luckily I managed to find a team that seemed fairly straightforward to get rid of them. And hopefully this video helps you guys figure out what team you're going to use, as well as what to actually do on which turn. And finally, just I want to thank everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Do like and subscribe. And have a good one. See ya.